So ladies and gentlemen, if you just tuned in, my name is Christine Karimia, Lifestyle Director 1. I'm your moderator today. And I just want to do the honors and go ahead and invite our amazing experts who are going to share with us today, the amazing stuff that the company has got, really looking forward to, what's it called, the fall, when all these products that are going to drop, get launched. I keep talking about them like they're happening tomorrow, so I can't wait for them to happen. And I don't even have much detail, but whatever I get, we run with it. And that's why we're here today. So ladies and gentlemen, let me start off by introducing our amazing David O, who handles the regulatory affairs at Opulence Global. And from his science and pharmaceutical background, he recognized the incredible value of Fairy Flawless as a world-class product that, delivers on the promise of anti-aging. His enthusiasm with the Fountain of Life, which is the most powerful antioxidant from nature, and the future development in the Safe Home Revolution collection. David is honored and to be part of this incredible journey as Opulence Global changes the lives of the people. So David O, I want to welcome you. Thank you so much, as always, for being here and getting ready to share with us. Good evening, David O.
Hi, Christine. Thank you very much for that introduction. Yes, I'm just getting ready. I just got in, so I will be with you. Just tell me
No pressure, no pressure. Let me just go ahead and introduce our amazing SVP. Sanaz Human is a Senior Vice President and Chief Designer at Opulence Global. Sanaz spent her early 20s learning about MLM and entered her first MLM business in 2002, quickly developing her business as a distributor. She eventually left the sales field and took a position at Opulence Global, and with hard work, dedication, and perseverance, she eventually rose to her current position. Sanaz is fully invested in all aspects of the product development process and beyond, from research and development to manufacturing, distribution, marketing, and promotion. She takes pride in every product and all the ingredients used, and is proudly a product of the product, knowing that she is impacting the lives of the people around the world. So Sanaz, I also want to take this opportunity to thank you and welcome you to this amazing call. As you called it, it's going to be exciting. We're really looking forward to it. I hope you're ready. I hope I didn't rush you, but I'm just going to stop sharing and can't wait. Got my notebook, got my pen. I am all set. So Sanaz, when you're ready, just take it away. And the charts are blowing up. We are full house. The globe is here. The whole world is present. We have representation, and welcome. Welcome, Sanaz. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Christine. Thank you for doing such a tremendous job hosting as always. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, very clear. Thank you so much.
Amazing. All right. So a good evening, a good morning, a good afternoon to all. It is absolutely fantastic to be here with all of you, whether it's morning or evening time. Lots of great stuff has been brewing since the beginning of June. Of course, with all of the amazing developments that's been going on. I do want to say an amazing hello to my tremendous co-host. And of course, I call him my textbook, my right arm. Of course, David O, welcome. And hello to everyone else that's just joining on and just tuning in. If this is your first call, I really want to welcome you to our amazing product Crossfire call. Of course, these calls are to give you knowledge, education, inspiration, motivation for you to get going. And there's just so much that's happening with the company. And if you are not as excited as I am, then we need to change everything up. So we got so many different markets on today, David. We got Ottawa, we got Tobago, we got Toronto, we got London, Ontario, we got Winnipeg in the house. We got Philippines in the house. We got Ottawa in the house. Dominica is in the house. And of course, know that we heard a lot of different countries like United States and Anguilla and Asia And of course, there's just so much that's going on with this amazing company. So I want to, of course, we have Kenya on. Christine is representing, I think, 4 o'clock in the morning. Talk about, of course, commitment. 3 a.m.
Yes, and there's Australia as well, Sanaz. I just wanted to mention that there's Australia in the house.
Joy is not only a superstar, but she is amazing for jumping on and commitment. And, I want to start the call with something that is super, super, super important. And I want to make sure, I don't know how many of you make notes, but I'm going to teach you something tonight. Notes, write this down. Notes are uncashed checks. Notes are uncashed checks. What does that mean? St. Lucia is in the house too. Amazing. When you are part of a training, it's really, really important to make sure that you are constantly making notes, taking notes, and doing what you got to do in order for you to remember, because you can only hear something once or twice, and then you got to hear it a couple of times for it to kind of plug in. So if you're not making notes, then you know what, you're missing out, because you are going to forget. And there is just so much that, we have going on in the company, from the products, and of course, the amazing different product lines, from fashion, beauty, personal care. I was sharing with my team today, before we launched our shampoo conditioner for women, it used to take me an hour to get my hair dried. It used to take me an hour to get my hair manageable. And I got to tell you, I actually put my hair together and blow dried it this morning. Did I just mute myself? Okay. In less than 15 minutes. And that was unheard of in my lifetime, I'm going to say. Whenever I used to have long hair, before I cut it, it was very difficult to manage my hair. And I gotta tell you, the amount of volume and healthiness that my hair has is absolutely tremendous. And so one of the things that's really, really important is that the more and more you use the products, the more and more you're a product of the product, the more and more your belief level will go up. And the more and more that you will want to do more and of course, evolve. So, it's really, really important to make sure that you are constantly trying all the different products. If you haven't tried all the different products, you need to do it. A lot of us are using Fountain of Life. A lot of us are got our testimonials. A lot of us have shared our products with different people, but it's really important to be overall an entire product of the product. Literally from the morning that you wake up, you jump in the shower, you can wash your hair, from our skincare to basically hydrate, cleanse, clean, rejuvenate, anti-aging. And then of course, taking, the toothpaste out and brushing your teeth, taking the Fountain of Life, and of course, using the microsilver spray everywhere you go. So that's basically getting yourself ready in the morning. And then of course, getting on your products, wearing your jewelry like I am tonight, wearing our timepieces, wearing our shoes, getting your purse, getting your wallet, getting your belt, getting your accessories is really, really key. Now, why are all these things super important for you to be a product of the product? Well, you see, we've been hearing quite a bit that we're going into a massive recession. We're going into a phase in the next 12 months that's going to really shake and move our lifestyles. And more than ever, we're going to need opportunity. We're going to need amazing products to share with people. More and more, you're going to need to have a side business or full-time business. And there is so many people that are making a 6-figure income, a 5-figure income, either monthly or annually. And you have to ask yourself, what sets you apart from those people that you're not achieving the same thing? So a lot of times, we sit there and we're looking for opportunity, we're looking for change, but we're not willing to do the work. So a little tip for you is that you got to be a product of the product, because when you start to use the product, you are going to have a massive belief in the product. When you are excited about a product, guess what you're going to do? You're going to start sharing with people. It's not about selling the product. It's about sharing your testimonial. It's about sharing your journey. It's about telling people what your results have been or what your customers' results have been in order for that success or excitement within you to happen. And so with that, we have a lot of stuff going on. I do want to reiterate, because I did, of course, I was not on last week, but it's really, really important. We've always said, you've always heard me, be a product of the product, because if you want people to believe in you, if you want people to, of course, become a part of your organization, whether it's as a VIP customer or as a member, they have to see you be excited about what it is that you're doing, even if it's a VIP. So, and if you want to motivate someone to, build a business with you, do you look up to yourself? Do you want to be sponsored by you? Do you want to be mentored and coached by you? Do you have enough knowledge? Do you have enough excitement? Do you have enough in you to give mentorship to someone? So those are the kind of things that I want to start this call with tonight, to do a checkup from the neck up. Because, for us at the company, I've always said, we're constantly evolving, we're constantly growing, we're constantly building. We've launched India, and one of the things that we are going to be doing as a pilot program starting today is we are converting India into a full service country. So I know Amarjeet right now is in India, and she's building that market and gaining some momentum in that market as well. And I want to say a welcome to all of our partners that are joining us from India as well. We know we have some great people coming on board. So we're basically going to make India a full service country. So there's no headaches or people having to, go through customs and all that kind of fun stuff. We're going to be doing it at the corporate level. And for those of you that may or may not know, Fountain of Life is, registered and launched in India as well. So we're just getting that going. So super, super excited. That's the first thing I want to share with you. Secondly, as you all know, our CEO and founder is landed officially in Asia. That was my drum roll, by the way. And of course, our CEO is going to be June 22nd in the Philippines head office. So if you are in Philippines or around the area, fly in, drive in, do what you got to do. Get yourself to our founder and CEO. Finally, the Eagle has landed. Finally, you are going to absolutely be overwhelmed. It's been 3 years since corporate has been in Philippines. So it's really, really an exciting time for him to be there. So get yourself over to the Philippines. I know we have our amazing executive Rico on, who does all the sales in the Philippines market. And it's going to be absolutely amazing. So stay tuned for all the amazing things that are going to happen June 22nd in the Philippines with our founder and CEO. But it doesn't stop there, because he's going to be making his way over to Thailand. And Thailand is going to be absolutely rocking as well. And this will be the first time the Eagle will be landing in Thailand and meeting all of the partners there. And I know that there is just so much excitement in the Philippines and Thailand market for our founder and CEO to be traveling and being in the Asian countries and doing what he does best. And, we've always said our CEO is a CEO with a heart of gold. And once you get there and you meet him, you get so inspired by this amazing gentleman, in his lifetime of his achievements, what he's been able to do, what he's been able to create. And he's going to infuse that DNA into all the amazing folks that will be at this amazing event. So get ready, Asia, for our founder and CEO to absolutely, amaze you and excite you and get you into momentum, as I always say. We're not stopping there. We got London, UK that's coming up as well. And of course, that's spearheaded with our amazing UK team. I know Stella Bassi is spearheading that as well. And it's going to be absolutely phenomenal, because London, UK, watch out. Ifra is going to be on Zoom with her amazing team as well. So lots of stuff is going to be happening in the UK market as well. And I'm super excited for that. And so lots going on this week, next week. Then we go into July. July is going to be a rocking month in the Caribbean. I'm going to be in the Caribbean. I am super excited. Trinidad, Tobago, for the first time ever. Corporate's going to be there. We are going to rock and roll Trinidad and Tobago, and we're gonna blow that market up. We're gonna do some amazing things. And then once after Trinidad Tobago, the posters are going to be released tomorrow. By the way, I'm going to be heading into Dominica for the very first time, and I am super excited. This spearheaded with Charlene. Charlene has been fighting for this for so long, and my girl, we are coming. I hope you are ready. I hope your team is ready as well. And you know what? I look forward to rocking in Dominica. And last but not least, last stop, we are going to be, of course, doing St. Lucia. And David O will be joining me in St. Lucia. And David, I know, is excited, of course, to be in St. Well, maybe I can bribe him to get into other countries as well. But lots of amazing things that are going to be happening. So we are moving and shaking. There is just so much going on. This is part of our 2022 World Tour. And many of you have been asking, when are new product releases going to be happening? When is the next big event? When is the next big recognition? Well, ladies and gentlemen, get ready for this fall, because this fall we are going to be getting you over to, of course, our amazing conference that's going to be happening right here at home, right here in Toronto. You'll get a chance to come into this amazing event, and we are going to have an amazing event with just training and inspiration and recognition and awards, and our top inner circle award ceremony. So we're going to be doing a lot of great stuff in the next little bit. We're going to go strong with this year, and we need everyone on board, everyone to be super excited as we are. As you can see, I am super excited, because there is some great momentum and great things that are coming. So how do you invest into that momentum? How do you get into that momentum? How do you build into that momentum? Tonight, we're going to focus on the products with all of you. Tomorrow, myself and Daniela, I'm actually going to be doing the forensic call with Daniela tomorrow night. And we're going to teach you how to start earning money now, today. So tonight, I'm going to do the call. Tomorrow, I'm also going to be doing the forensic call with our sales development manager, Daniela. And there's going to be some amazing things that are going to be happening. But David, I am super excited because, every single day, there is just new updates and new testimonials that people are sharing. And, as more and more people try the product, they have phenomenal stories. They have phenomenal inspirations with what is happening. So let's talk a little bit about our products tonight, and launch it in with our amazing microsilver technology. We got to really talk about that, because a lot of people, David, are starting to travel. A lot of people are starting to get out of their homes. A lot of people, I was, checking out venues today. I did the final site visit today with the venue that we're looking at. Well, we're looking at multiple venues, and we were shopping around to see what is the right venue for everybody and who's going to be coming in and what we're going to be doing. And, honestly, there's just so much stuff that's happening. And as we went to different venues, more and more people are traveling, more and more people getting out, more and more mandates are being lifted. So it's great for the unvaxxed or the vaxxed to all reunite as one once again and start to attend conferences and training and inspiration. So let's talk a little bit about what the importance of the microsilver technology is, both in our spray and as well as, of course, our toothpaste, as well as our skincare, as well as our Sterling lotion, which I live on, and it's absolutely phenomenal. So let's start it off with our amazing microsilver spray tonight, David, because that spray has become a life changer. That spray has become such a staple in everyone's household. And if you haven't used it, start. It's phenomenal. David, why should they be using that amazing spray?
Well, I think we've all lived through the past couple of years, and we know what we've all been through. It's not over. And that's the thing. Like, I just can't stress that enough. Like, I mean, they're lifting up restrictions, you know, they're trying to get the world back together again. But the thing that really alarmed me today is that there's a politician on the news that said that they're ready to react again if the numbers start changing. And so it's up to us to prevent. You know, we got to do this prophylactically, you know, no matter what we want to think or believe. We have the tools to do it. So as we travel, yes, I'm getting ready to travel and I'm looking forward to it. Oh my gosh, I'm looking forward to it. And it's a great honor to go back to St. Lucia, and I'm looking forward to seeing my many friends there. But you know, when we travel, we can't be careless. We have to do the right thing. We have the natural microsilver spray that's so important because this has been tested, and they went and tested this against the coronavirus, and they found out it worked very effectively. This is not the only thing that we have to look at, that there's issues of bacteria, there's issues of viri that we're going to be faced with all the time. You know, we don't see it, it's invisible, but we have to protect ourselves in some ways. And so the microsilver spray should become part of our travel arsenal, part of our daily arsenal, especially if you are moving in different environments and touching different surfaces. So the easiest thing to do is to spray it on that surface, especially when we're traveling. You know, if we're flying in an airplane, spray it on the seat, spray it on the tray, because they never ever do anything with that. Sorry, I'm sorry about that. That was a phone call. But they never ever clean that tray at any time, and we just assume that. So we have to protect ourselves in some way. It's really important that we start realizing that it is really up to us. We have to take the right steps to keep ourselves protected. And we do have that. And it has been tested. It's not just a company saying we've got a spray. No, we have a product that actually works. And they're using it on transit in Europe. And they proved that it worked very effectively. So, and it's the microsilver. The microsilver is disrupting the transport mechanisms of bacteria. It's an old antimicrobial. It is very effective. They're using an implant technology. This has been around for a long time. The company that actually makes this has about 30 PhDs on staff who keep developing this further and further in to better understand the technology they have. It's becoming more important in this world, and we have to pay attention on how we can protect ourselves. If we're forced to wear masks again, we can, you know, certainly protect ourselves by using this microsilver spray where it was designed to spray a mask, and all of a sudden you got an active filter. We just don't know what we're faced with in the future, so let's prepare ourselves. I'm not trying to be alarmist, but I'm trying to be realistic that we, in the fact that we do have the right tools to help protect ourselves.
I think, David, you just said exactly. We have all the tools that we need to protect ourselves as a community, as a company, as we grow and we evolve. You know, I see many people that are incorporating this into their daily lifestyle. I mean, for me, I always have it in my purse. So if I go to the grocery store, or especially like somewhere like Costco, where it's very, very high traffic, you know, I spray down my cart. I'm not using any of the alcohol wipes or anything, because remember, alcohol, when it gets too much alcohol into your hand, it is causing alcohol poisoning in kids. It's causing psoriasis. It's causing a variance of skin issues. One of the amazing things, ladies and gentlemen, that we did was during the pandemic, we actually ended up creating this phenomenal spray for you to spray your masks with. And of course, you know, I still go around to many different places, like the venue that we went to, one of the venues that we went to visit today, the lady was wearing a mask. And I mean, not just a lady, I mean, the lady that we were dealing with was wearing a mask. And I said to her, you know, is it a mandate for you to wear a mask? And she said, no, I'm pregnant. So I'm wearing a mask just to kind of protect myself from anyone that maybe have been exposed or any sort of even cold or flu symptom. But, and then I told her about the microsilver spray. And then she's like, well, what do you guys do? So I started to tell her a little bit about what we do. And she goes, well, you know, when I go on mat leave, I'm going to go back to the States to live, and maybe I can just build your business. And I was like, absolutely. And then she's like, what other products do you have? So I started to tell her, and then I told her about fluoride and how important it is for David, you know, women that are pregnant to use a fluoride-free toothpaste. Because of course, you know, too much fluoridation for kids, infants, or, you know, basically newborns, or even pregnant women causes birth defects based on high, you know, of course, counts of fluoridation. And of course, there's a lot of toxicity in that element as well. So it was like one conversation led to another, led to another, led to another, when we started talking about Fountain of Life, and she kept on calling it Fountain of Youth. And, you know, we just started chatting. And so we went from one of the hotel staff that was supposed to show us the venue, all of a sudden being so interested in the product and then the business and then the opportunity, simply because we were talking about it. And so this business, when you are a product of the product and you have your products in your purse and you have your products on hand and you can show it, because then, you know, I'm whipping out my FOL and I'm whipping out my microsilver spray and I'm whipping out my, you know, sterling, you know, hand size 60 mil out of my purse. And I got these products sitting there, and we were supposed to be having a coffee meeting about the venue and the conference. And now I'm talking about the products and I have a potential prospect in front of me. You know, that's the way to build a business, by the way. You know, it's not like, oh, I'm going to build this once a week or whenever I have time or whenever someone is interested. No, it's your belief. You see the way that David and I talk about it. And David comes from, you know, I know he's going to hate me for saying this, but 3 decades of scientific background and research, but he's only 99 plus tax. 3 of science. And, you know, David is constantly, you know, whenever he talks to me, he always says this to me. He always, you know, honestly, Sanaz, the products that we carry, I am so proud of it. And this is why David is so committed. This is why I'm so committed. This is why after almost 18 years, ladies and gentlemen, we don't have a return department, simply because we create everything with you in mind. We create everything with clean ingredients. We create products that simply work. You know, today I had another customer that was in the showroom. They had not been to the showroom for 3 years since the pandemic. They came in and they were just overwhelmed. They thought we only had Fountain of Life. And when they came in, they were like, oh my God, we have all these products. And I was like, yes. So they went on a shopping spree, and they were a retailer. Listen to this. They were a retailer package. And because they wanted to buy shoes and purse and Fountain of Life and now toothpaste and sterling and shampoo and conditioner, they immediately upgraded to LA. So how many other people in your organization don't know these benefits? How many of these people are you being so shy with? I don't know why people don't share. Sharing is caring, ladies and gentlemen. I swear to you, if you tell people about the products, the benefits, what they do, and not only stick to one product, people from all across will come and see. Everyone is looking for opportunity. Everyone is looking for change. Everyone is looking for ingredients that are safe for them and their family. All you need to do is start talking about it. And if you talk about it, you know, I've become like a parrot. I'm constantly talking about the product. I talk about it with passion, excitement, love, commitment, because I know what it does for you. I know what it does for your customers. I know what it does for your families. But are you sharing that excitement? Our job is not just for us to share excitement. Our job is to get on these calls and share our excitement. Your job is to gather that excitement, that enthusiasm, and go out there and share with everybody that you know. When was the last time that you reached out to your teams to talk about the excitement? When was the last time you called someone and said, hey, were you on the product Crossfire call? Hey, did you hear what's going on? Hey, were you on the forensic call? Were you on the Saturday call? Do you see what's happening? Who do you know in India? Who do you know in Philippines? Who do you know in Thailand? Who do you know in the Caribbean? Because I can promise you, people know people everywhere. But what are you doing about it? How are you maximizing this opportunity? How are you maximizing this income? And it's never too late, because no matter when you come and go, sometimes people take a break, sometimes people disappear off the face of the earth. And every time they come back, guess what? We're here. We're building. We're growing strong. We're a debt-free company. We've never run out of products. We're constantly producing for you. We've never run out of your commissions. We paid you every single week. The question is, what are you doing about it? The question is, what is your team doing about it? How much momentum do you have? So, David, you know, I just wanted to expand on that. I feel so passionate because as I'm getting out of the office to do a little bit of things here and there, I'm seeing that our partners need to talk a lot more. And I'm not talking a little bit, I'm talking a lot more about the product. I need everyone's DMO boxes to get exploding and get filled up with what they do every single day, because I promise you, they're either going to convert to a VIP customer or a new partner for you. It's how you convert people that you talk to. David, I know you're passionate. I know you've studied this. I know you've looked at our ingredients. You've looked at our raw materials. You basically spearhead the regulatory, and you absolutely are such a big advocate of what we do in our raw materials, in our integrity. Share with our audience why. Why is it so important that we do what we do at Opulence, and how is it different than what else is in the market?
Okay, well, you know, the number one subject, you know, on people's minds in this year is our health and the impact of things on our health and our immune system. So we, you know, and how our body reacts. So that's the number one concern everyone's talking about right now. So, you know, we do have the products that we could talk about. You know, when we're looking at the way that our products are, when we start taking a look at the raw materials, you know, a lot of the raw materials that we're starting to use right now are something I was familiar with for the past 10 to 12 years. And, you know, one of the things that I was tasked with is finding ways to really incorporate them effectively into different products. When I was working with them, that's one of the big subjects that we came up with, you know, and I met the people of Microsilver at the Mars Center at the University of Toronto. We had a meeting there, and we started talking about this various applications, and I had 1,001 questions about the product. And I was very fortunate to meet, you know, the Richters who are involved with this. They're very informative, very kind, very bright, and they had a ton of information. And then I met Dr. A with the Fountain of Life. And I realized that as we started moving forward, that some of these ingredients are impactful to our health. And the thing is, how are we going to use these products? How can we make something that's going to make a difference? And if we do that, what is going to be the end result? What can we expect from it? And so I was very excited when the opportunity came up, when I started looking at the fact that we started with Fairy Flawless, and they're actually incorporating some of these things. I realized at that point that it's going to be very unique, very different. And that, you know, and from what I had experimented with over the years, I did know that the combination of microsilver, the Picea abies extract actually reduced the appearance of lines and wrinkles on the face. I saw that. The unfortunate thing is that we sort of played around and we made some, and then we gave it out to some people and they said, yeah, oh, that was wonderful. And I remember my sister calling me saying, we just love it. When are we going to get more? And I said, well, that was just an experiment and I'm not making any more for a while. So I wasn't very popular for a while there. They're pretty upset about the whole thing. And I said, if you hold tight, I said, one day it'll come up. And they were really, you know, not very impressed with the way I approached this. But at the same time, I knew the impact of the right ingredients on the skin. I also knew at that point what the Fountain of Life extract does do. I recognized the power of this antioxidant and what it will do to impact people's health. And I started doing a lot of research into lignans, which honestly, I had no idea what it was. When you said lignans, I'll be the first one to tell you, I had no idea. 13 years ago, I thought that was a strange word. I thought it was a European word. And I realized that there's a whole area of nutrition I never heard about. And as I dove deeper into this, I realized that there's an opportunity here with the right company. And it's funny because Dr. A said he'd been trying for years to get someone to listen to him and he couldn't do it. He was trying for years to get a company to represent his products, and he couldn't do it. Now, Doctor is not, he's a pure researcher, but he's not a salesperson. So I'm not sure exactly. Sanaz will be the first to tell everyone that. And Ramin would agree. You know, Dr. A does not, you know, he gets caught in the minutiae. He forgets to tell you exactly what the product's all about. However, having said all that, we recognize the value of that. And when I presented it to both Sanaz and Ramin, we started talking about this openly after we launched Fairy Flawless. And we started talking about ingredients. We started boiling it down to exactly what's in these products and why it's so valuable. And they pinpointed immediately that perhaps the fountain of, you know, the Fountain of Life extract is something that our membership can really benefit from. And so we started the experimentation. We started bringing it in, we started making flavors, we started different things, and we started letting people try it. And it's sort of funny, it was starting to see the results from the different people that started reporting, especially people using it on a regular basis. They start giving us immediate feedback on how they felt. And this was unsolicited. They all had different types of feedback. And it was just amazing to see it. And all of a sudden, a year later, we have this product called Fountain of Life on the market. And the rest is sort of history, but the history continues to evolve and it's growing. And if you haven't tried it, I would ask you to try it because I think it's a phenomenal product. Now, our microsilver products at the same time, that's being used topically, it's making a big difference. We've removed fluoride from the toothpaste. And anyone who's not familiar with the controversies of fluoride, it is there. You can look it up. There's things like skeletal fluorosis and dental fluorosis that people are concerned about. They're also concerned about diabetes type 2, which is related to the fluoride exposure. But the most troubling thing I saw was the fact that it can contribute to neurological development in children in a negative way. And that children who are exposed to fluoride at a very young age, or their mothers exposed to fluoride when they're pregnant, had children with lower IQs. And I realized that their neurological development was impacted by fluoride. So the question is, and it was at that time, can we replace fluoride? Or are we just going to come up with a cosmetic product that looks good and does nothing? And we didn't want to do that. And so we started looking at very carefully at the active ingredients that are available in dental technology. And we circled back around microsilver because we had spoken to the company and they had tried that. And they tried this in a clinic in Europe, and they discovered that it really did impact periodontal disease. They found out reduced halitosis, plaque buildup, and all the issues that would people have with their oral cavity in their teeth. And so we incorporated that into our toothpaste, and we've got ourselves our Fairy Flawless Microsilver toothpaste, which people are reporting. They're going. Now we've had it on the market long enough that people have actually gone to their dentists and they're getting really great results from it. Again, it's safe for children. So if they should swallow it, they're not going to get affected by it. Microsilver cannot be absorbed by the body. Just to be clear, microsilver will be excreted if you should swallow it. It can't be absorbed at the cellular level. That's what makes it so safe. And that's why they're using it in an implant technology. The same microsilver are using hip replacements, they're using knee replacements, and they're using in dental implants because it does promote an antibacterial protective layer in these technologies. So they're using it now. And now we're incorporating it into actual products. So yeah, we're the largest MLM company doing this.
And I want to brag a little bit because we are the first North American company to create with this amazing European ingredient all across North America, all across the Caribbean, all across Africa, all across Australia, all the different continents, less Europe. Because this product stems from Europe. We were the first North American company that launched into it. We're the only direct sales company in the North American market that is using this ingredient. So we're giving you everything. Again, I'm kind of being a little bit blunt with everyone today. And for those of you that know me, know that I'm a very straightforward person. And the reality of it is that if you want your business to grow, you got to talk about all the really cool things that we're giving you as tools. We're giving you a product without any competition. We're giving you a product without anyone else going head to head with you. The question is, what are you doing about it? The question is, how much are you talking about it? So the reality is, if you want to be successful, if you want to make an obscene amount of money, if you want to get out of debt, if you want to pay off your bills, if you want to buy that dream home, if you want to make extra money, you got the right products to do it. So what are you doing about it? How are you talking about it? See, when David shares with you what the benefits of the microsilver technology is, or he called it the Pisces ABs. He went right medical, but that's the Fountain of Life extract. When you have an ingredient, Fountain of Life is exclusive world globally for all of you. It was used in melanoma, which is skin treatments. And we put it in our skincare, and we're giving it to you as a supplement, and you rub it on your aches, and you rub it on your knees, and you put it under your tongue, and you get a cut, and you get a burn, and you get an inflammation, and you get an ache, and you get a pain, and you get a headache, and you stick it on, and it makes everything feel better. It's not a cure. It's not a drug. It's not magic. It's just simply a powerful product that works. It's a high performance antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, antibacterial, all in one bottle. Are you talking about that? Are you sharing that? Are you using it? Are you sharing your testimonials? Are you on social media, talking about your products? Are you doing demonstration? When you're taking your morning, drops or evening drops, are you talking about it? Are you sharing with people? Are you sharing the wealth with other people? Because if you're not, then how do you expect for people to be inspired by you? If it's changing your life, have you shared it with everyone? Whether we like it or not, ladies and gentlemen, social media has become a big part of what we do every single day. I personally wish I had 1,000 more hours a day, even 2 more hours a day to do what I got to do so I can do more social media. But all of you as the CEO of your own company should be sharing on social media your products, your demonstration. How do you put the lotion on? How do you take your FOL? If you're putting it in your shake, take a picture, take a video. Thailand, kudos to you guys. You guys are amazing. Everywhere they go, the Thai team is taking pictures. And honestly, I am so impressed with the Thai team. A big kudos to that new team that is doing some amazing, amazing things. Because everything they do, they go to the park, they take a picture of Fountain of Life. They go to the grocery store, they take a picture of it. Anywhere they go, they take a picture of it. You know why? Because they're excited. And you know what? Other people will naturally say, okay, I saw you once. By the way, someone has to see you post something 6 to 8 times to even ask you the question. So if you tell me, I don't know how to use social media, learn. It's a part of our DNA now. It's a part of our lifestyle. Much the same, like cell phones have become a part of our lifestyle every single day. So has social media, Instagram, Google, Facebook, TikTok, whatever it is, you got to do what you got to do in order to promote and share your product, share your benefits, share your results, share your testimonials. People are watching you without you realizing. People like consistency. Are you consistent in your business? A lot of times I see people sharing about the most random things in their life, but they're not sharing about the products. And I sit there scratching my head. I look at someone like Renee, for example. Renee and I are buddies. I can pick on him every time. Renee goes golfing. He takes a picture. He cooks barbecue for his kid. He takes a picture. He goes to take his kids for, tennis. I know when his kids have tennis. When he's driving his kids to school, I know when he's driving his kids to school. When he talks about Fountain of Life testimonials, I know about it. I don't see him every day, but I'm connected to him. How many of you watch someone that you get inspired by? And you're like, oh, that's pretty cool. But then you never post anything yourself, right? So why not? Don't just post random personal things. Use social media as a way of communication indirectly with your audience. And we're going to have to do this. Remember, love it, Renee. You get paid when you use social media. Absolutely. Ifra is another superstar on social media. She built her entire business. She built her entire platform. She built her entire 6 figures based on social media. So you want to know how? I'm telling you how tonight. You want to know what to do? We're sharing with you what to do. We're giving you the knowledge. We're giving you the backup. We're giving you the DNA. All you got to do is go do it. And don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, because again, a lot of people allow fear to stop them from sharing. Oh, I don't know how to do a video. Learn. You're the CEO of your own business. It's like someone that opens up a company and opens up their own business and they say, I don't know. Or you spend more time watching TV, Netflix, or Disney channels, or your Amazon channels more than you build your business. Well, how do you expect your business to pay you if you're just going to build it as a sometime income or sometime business? Because it's going to pay you as a sometime business. A lot of people have the expectation for the company to pay them for what they're supposed to do, but no one's recruiting, no one's selling product. How do you expect for your business to pay you? You got to start sharing. You got to start being loud. You got to start promoting what you do. You got to be excited about being a product of the product. You guys know when we talk, we're a product of the product. Whether it's my hair, whether it's my skin, whether it's my nails, whether it's my health, whether it's the gym, whatever it is, share. Sharing is caring. David, I'm so passionate about that because the more I'm getting out, the more I'm talking to people, the more I realize there is so many people that don't know about the products and what we do. And when we become a household name, guess what? That's when you will become a 6-figure, 5-figure, 4-figure income earner. I don't care what it is that you want to achieve. If you want to make an extra $500 a week, get out there and make it happen. The money is sitting on the table. You just got to do it. You just got to get out there and promote your business and your product. Not only product, but the business. 50% should be on VIP customers. 50% is supposed to be on your business. You're supposed to get 3 brand new partners every single month. When was the last time that you got a new partner? When was the last time you put a new LA into the business? Ask yourself that. When was the last time that you got a new customer? A real customer, a repeat customer, someone who you follow up with every single month. Hey, I'm just following up with you. I realized you bought Fountain of Life, 17 days ago. I wanted to see if you wanted me to place another order for you. I realized that your toothpaste was bought two months ago. You should be running out. Did you want me to do another order for Fountain of Life toothpaste and a Sterling for you? Did you want me to place an order for you to get a Smart Buy package to your door every day? How many of you are doing that? How many of you are setting up your customers for that reorder? Because that reorder ratio is also going to push up your income ratio. Yeah, I'm pretty passionate tonight because when I get out and I talk to people and people still don't know about the products that we do, and I see all this money being left on the table, it is my job to share with you guys my passion, my excitement, my commitment. I do this every single day. Every day I wake up, I build this business. Every single day that I wake up, I'm having the passion and the commitment towards this business. The question is, why are you not doing enough? And the reason I'm talking to you guys so bluntly is because I see who's working the business, and I see who's selling the product, and I see who's doing all the recruiting, and there's so many amazing people that are doing this, but then there's so many of you that are amazing and you just don't know it because you're not talking about the products more. So today I wanted to do a checkup from the neck up. Today, we're getting set up for so much to happen. And today is the beginning for new change for all of you to start to do more, to become more, to focus more. Now, sometimes, we create posters and you see it, but you don't share it. A lot of times I try to do videos for you guys to go and share it on your platforms. If you go to your back office, we have product tools, we have business tools, we have so many things that you could share. Did you know that if you go on Instagram, Did you know that if you go on Instagram, did you know that if you go on Instagram, did you hear what I said? Did you know that if you go to Instagram and you come to post a picture of you and your fountain of life or your fairy flawless, you can do the hashtag fountain of life and our bottle will pop up in your picture and you can share that. Fairy flawless toothpaste. Did you know that? And if you didn't know that, how do you not know that? These are the tools in your back office that the company has created. We have frames on Facebook that you can add. We have tools in the back office that you can add, but you're not utilizing it. Why? You are the CEO of your own business. Why are you not creating tools for yourself? Whenever you create anything, all you got to do is just stick independent partner underneath it. It doesn't have to be corporately approved. All you got to do is just do it. As Nike says, just do it. As Nike says, just do it. So today, I guess I wanted to share my passion, my excitement with all of you. I want you all to be successful. I want you to all make an obscene amount of money. If you're in debt, I want you to get out of debt. If you need income, I want you to make money. If you want to send your kids to private school, I want you to do that. If you want to upgrade your home, I want you to do that. If you want to upgrade your car, I want you to do that. You want to pay off your debt, I want you to do that. But guess what? You got to do some work for it. It's not going to come to you for free. Yeah, some of you get a lot of free money. Some of you are positioned really well and you get paid well. That's okay. Right time, right place, right opportunity. And that's okay. That's part of this industry. But there is so much more money being left on the table. Trinidad, Tobago, you are a brand new market. You have millions of people around you, yet no one knows about any of our products yet. And I'm going to talk, that's just one. India. How many of you know someone in India? Everyone knows someone from India. India is launching. How many of you are talking about that? United States, Canada, all across the world. We are in 200 countries and territories, ladies and gentlemen. So the backyard, your backyard, which is your home, which is your province, your territory, your city, your country, wherever you live, is not your border. The world is your oyster. The globe is your oyster. What are you doing about it? So I wanted to just, share that with you, because when you're using a powerful product like Fountain of Life, as if that's your leading product, great. But what are you doing to share about it? When was the last time you went and wrote a Google review on Opulence about the product that changed your life, or a customer's testimonial? Because people are reading your reviews. When was the last time that you gave a 5-star to a product that you love on our website? And you know what? I'm going to, I guess, close with this, David. I see a lot of times people make excuses. Excuses never made anyone successful. Excuses are just excuses. Excuses equal fear. Get out of your comfort zone. Become uncomfortable to become successful. Become uncomfortable. Get your no's. Not everyone's going to say yes to you. Get your no's to get your yeses. Talk to more people to get no's. Talk to more people to better understand what you need to do. If it's not what you're doing, if it's not working, if you're getting a heck of a lot of no's, change your MO, method of operation. If you're talking to a lot of people and you're not getting the message across, change your direction. Change the way that you do things. If you're not inspiring people, find out how you can inspire people. Find a mentor. Find someone that you look up to. Find someone that is going to get you going and get your juices going. Find someone that you look up to and do what they're doing. But I can promise you, the people that are successful are consistent in what they do. People that are successful are products of the product. People that are successful have got used to getting no's from people. A lot of times I get no's from people. Heck, I get no from my own friends, and they've seen that I've been building this for 18 years. They see my life, they see my home, they see my lifestyle, and they still say no. Guess what? They're not saying no to me. You know who they're saying no to? Themselves. When someone says no to me, it either means not now, or they just said no to themselves. And my logic is, with or without you, I'm building this anyways. So you might as well join me in the journey and become successful. But if you don't want to, I'm going to build without you anyways. And as long as you have that mindset, you get thick skin in this industry, because being the owner of your own company, being the CEO of your own company is not going to be easy. Or guess what? Everyone would be rich. Everyone would be successful. Everyone is going to basically do what you do. So what you got to do is you got to step out of your comfort zone. You got to start building your own empire. And that empire could be 10 people, by the way. You got to start building your business. You got to start motivating your team. You got to start being a product of the product. You got to become an inspiration for the people around you, for them to want to follow you and to work with you. And when you start to do that, you are going to see a massive change in your organization. People will do what you do. If you do nothing, they will do nothing. If you do something, people will do something. If you're being inspiring, you're going to inspire them to want to become inspired. If you are selling product, they're going to sell product. If you are recruiting, they're going to recruit. And if you're not doing any of it and you expect for your organization to do that, well, guess what? Wake up, because that's not how this works. Mm-hmm. So you got to do what you got to do. Don't let anyone steal your dream. Don't let any haters be your sunblock, as we call it in forensic. Not everyone will be your customer, but every single time that you talk to a new person, you learn how to talk to someone in a different way. And when someone says no to you, remember, they are saying no to themselves. So, David, I'm going to ask you a question, and I'm going to pass it over to you to say your closing remarks as well. It's in regards to the Fountain of Life. I'm here with a relative who has stage 1 cervical cancer. She would like to hear the answer from David. So what's the question? Please ask the question so that I can ask David to respond. And be determined to win. Absolutely. Excuses will only X you out. I love it. I love it. And do we have frames on social media? I don't get the Fountain of Life frames. Can it be added on Opulence? Yes, we do actually have them. So you definitely can get in your back office and have it. David, there was a Fountain of Life question. It hasn't populated yet for cervical cancer. As well, we are going to be doing another very special call coming up with, of course, our amazing clinical that's coming up as well. But I hope that tonight's call, I talked a little bit about product mindset. I hope that you guys understand my passion, my excitement for all of you. Clinical is coming up. There is some great things that are going to happen with clinical, ladies and gentlemen. And you know what? I'm going to be taking some clinical with me to the Caribbean. And the person with the most amount of guests is going to get some free products. Did you hear what I just said? Trinidad, Tobago, Dominica. So when we do our tours, if you want to be the first as a partner to try clinical, well, you know what? A lot of people are like, me. Well, you know what? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the incentive for Caribbean while I'm there. For every meeting, I'm going to take some bottles with me. And for every person that has the most amount of guests, we're going to rock and roll and give them some free product. We're going to be doing lots of giveaways. Make sure Trinidad, Tobago, I'm giving you guys the warning now. Dominica, St. Lucia, get ready to rock and roll, because I'm going to be bringing lots of little giveaways for all of you, more guests. Let's go. And of course, you know what? It's going to be an amazing journey. David, I was a little bit passionate tonight, and I want to say your closing remarks as well.
Well, it's an interesting subject. One thing I do encourage people to share everything, and don't be afraid of no's. Quite frankly, my background in medical, years ago, I introduced a laser to the urology community in the world. And I'll tell you, I was called a moron, an idiot, whatever, because it was expensive. It was something that the doctors felt they couldn't afford. They're very negative towards me because they thought that I was a dreamer, among other things. So they didn't have any nice words for me. They weren't being personal about it, but they're just trying to explain the reality that, you know, the healthcare system just couldn't afford it. Spin it forward, a few years later, it became the standard of care in Canada. And now you'll find it everywhere across Canada because they found out that there was some value to the product. Now, it was very discouraging for the first year, you know, having some, you know, these guys are smart people. You meet brilliant men and women in the field who are doctors and who are, you know, tenured and they know everything, and they're going to tell you that you're a moron. And they said it right to my face. Oh, you could feel that that was very negative, but you just progress and you believe in what you're doing. And there's nothing in the product line that we've introduced or the past, you know, while, like through Fairy Flawless, all the way through from the microsilver spray to the toothpaste to Fountain of Life to Sterling. All these products are something to be proud of. They're very unique and they do bring value to someone's life. And you just have to introduce and share it. If they say no, no big deal, because someone's going to pick up on it. And it's surprising the reaction of some people. I've introduced Fountain of Life to a guy. I just told him all the benefits for it. And the first thing he did is he made fun of me. He said, "Oh, you're going to fix all my sexual problems." I didn't ask about sexual problems. I didn't say that I was going to correct that. I just told him the value of the problem. And so he started laughing. He told everyone that, you know, he's trying to make fun of me. But 3 days later, after he tried it, he called me up and he says, "I got to get hold of this product." I didn't know he had a prostate issue. I didn't realize that, nor was it any of my business. But he was so convinced that it was of value to his health that he wanted part of that. So never be afraid. And, you know, don't take anything personally. I always say that. Take it professionally and you'll be fine. But be proud of what you have. Like, I mean, I'm really proud of the type of products that are here. And that's why I'm here. Like, I do like the products. I don't like making bad products. I don't like making cheap products. I do this on a daily basis. I only make products and I'm involved with products. And I always say that they have value to someone's life.
Right.
You know, and that's what I really believe in. And so that's why. And I think Opulence, and one thing I'm really pleased with is that Sanaz and Ramin, they listened. They listened to the market, they listened to the ingredients, and they've created some pretty interesting products. And now they're sharing it with you. And this is only to your benefit. And, you know, you will change someone's life. Let's just think about that. You could be changing someone's life. And there's not too many opportunities you have that, you know, as we move forward. So that's where I'm standing. And I think that you should realize it. And then we got something even better coming down the pipeline with phytoclinical, and I'm so excited about that. And you guys, everyone will learn more about this, but you're going to see how it changes. And, you know, when you have life-changing products, you got to be proud of that, and you got to jump on that. That's all I can say, because you're not going to find that anywhere else. So, not this easily. Okay,
Well,
that's all I have
David,
to say.
we're going to a lot more phytoclinical as well. We're going to be talking about that, the amazing product that is going to really transform your life. It's going to be a new addition. You know, I always like to give new products their own time. So get ready for next week, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to do phytoclinical next Monday. Invite your prospects, invite your guests. If they have questions, we're going to invite Jack back as well. And David has been doing quite a bit of research. And we have some other amazing folks that we're going to be introducing to all of you. So there is a lot of stuff coming, ladies and gentlemen. There is a lot of amazing things in the future coming your way. All you got to do is just, you know what, start to do it. Just do it. Just start talking to people. And you know, David, you said something once before this. I've made this into like the David O quotes now. Don't take it personal, take it professional. Listen to that very wisely. Take that professionally, not personally. Because sometimes, you know, we get the no's, sometimes we get people that ask us a whole bunch of questions, and then we start to take it very personal. And remember, it's never personal, it's always professional. We're here to build a business, we're here to build an empire. And I want to tell you all, I've been reading all of your messages here. Thank you all for your amazing words, and I'm glad that we can get you excited and get you going. And by the way, I do want to reiterate, Trinidad, Tobago, where we start, Dominica, St. Lucia, you want to travel to those markets? Travel. You don't need to be a part of the team. Go build your own team over there. If you know people, start to smile and dial. Make a big deal the fact that corporate's going down. If you know, run ads, do Facebook ads, do Instagram ads. Do what you got to do. Invest into your business. Follow up. Trinidad, Tobago, Dominica, St. Lucia. I'll be there. David is going to be there. I'm going to see if we can get Jack to travel with us a little bit as well. That may be a little bit of a twister to throw in there. And then, of course, our CEO. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that, right? You got the founder, the visionary, the CEO, and of course, Philippines and Thailand. And you know what? It's going to be absolutely amazing. Stella, what are you doing up in the middle of the night? I said hi to you earlier on. You know what? UK is going to absolutely rock and roll. I know you guys got a big event happening in the UK market. Renee is going to be heading to the UK one as well. And you know what? I look so forward to it. I think Maria Baptiste is going to be traveling with us as well. I believe Mavis is going to be traveling with us. And I can go on and on. I am just way too excited. I'm going to keep the business talk for tomorrow. I'm going to teach you guys how to make money tomorrow night on our forensic call that we are going to be having. Let's get it ready to rock and roll. Christine, thank you again for hosting. David, thank you for being on. To all the ladies and gentlemen that are on the call tonight. I hope you are as pumped and as excited as I am, because we are ready to absolutely rock this world. I'm ready to, you know, give you guys some amazing free products, most amount of guests, and I'm going to count your guests. They got to stand up. They got to represent. So Trinidad, Tobago, Dominica, St. Lucia, get ready. And of course, Philippines and Thailand, get ready to rock and roll. UK, India, get ready to rock and roll. Lots of stuff happening. Tap into those markets. Christine, back to you.
Wow, my gosh, the fire. Sanaz, thank you so much. I can't breathe. It's 4 a.m. and that energy, oh my gosh. And I can't even start to explain how jealous I am. All these people, I'm sure Africa, we're somewhere in there, somewhere it's happening. And I am so thrilled. Of course, we're going to do our campaigns. Thank you so much for that checkup from the neck up. Absolutely going straight to the core. I don't think there's any more sleeping left here to be done, because I think I'm just going to go straight in. Social media, and anyone who's awake, I think that's what you're going to do. Sanaz, Davido, thank you so much. We really appreciate that little talk. I mean, that huge talk, not little, but I mean, it's fantastic. It got to the core, and we really appreciate. Just give me less than 5 minutes to just do my announcements. Sanaz has mentioned most of them, but let me just reiterate them. They are amazing. This company is going places, and oh my God, look at our announcements today. We start off with the Philippines. Like Sanaz said, our CEO is in the Philippines, and that's, for me, it's tomorrow. It's the 22nd of June. He is there, and of course, Rico is going to be hosting him. He's going to be in the Opulence office in the Philippines. Get your people, get onto your chats, your groups, and let everyone know that your CEO is representing Philip in the Philippines on this world tour on the 22nd of June, and all the details will be available for you. Next, we have him in Thailand. That's over the weekend. That's the 25th of June. Oh, wow. Thailand with our leader there, the general manager in Thailand. It's going to be amazing, amazing, amazing. So get onto those business groups, teams and whatever on social media. Even if you don't know anyone, just get your people into the room, because it's going to be phenomenal. You know, when Ramin walks into a place and, you know, it just goes crazy. So make sure that your team and your guests and your prospects, they're all in that room, and let the world know that you have your business in Thailand as well. London on the 25th of June again, Stella Bassi with Mr. Scott Lucy, and of course Ifra on Zoom. are going to rock the UK. I always say somebody in the world knows somebody in the UK. So make sure your family, your friends, your schoolmates, everyone gets into that room. We're working on this. So the UK, best be ready. We're going to represent, we're going to send people your way. So fantastic, fantastic. Let's remember that. And then of course, we've got our upgrade that's almost coming to a close. Make sure that all your teams, the normal retailers that they've upgraded using their shopping credits to either lifestyle promoter or brand partners. This is important. There's no extension. Make sure that this is done ASAP. And of course, we've got our amazing business opportunity that you download and you can share it with people every 27 minutes. I mean, I've done mine for 27 minutes. I don't know how fast you do yours, but you get it out, you get it out. The tours are amazing. It's such a beautiful presentation. It gets straight to the heart and talks about the important thing that's happening right now, supplementing your income, like Sana said. So this is amazing. Get it done. India, the Blitz is on. We have the 30-day offer, buy one, get one free. You have this until the 6th of July. Make sure you've done this. Make sure you've got your people in India to launch, to get the teams on. Let it fly. I mean, Asia is just going crazy, guys. Let me tell you, I want to get people in India. I hope the passion is across the board with everybody. And finally, we have our Google review. I can't stress this hard enough. Go in there, do your review. It's a 5-star. If you can do 7, please do. Put in your review, remark, we've got an amazing business. We've got amazing products like you had today. Put down your review, because when I send my people to check it out, they'll see somebody in Trinidad and Tobago who said it was great. They'll see someone in the Philippines who said it was great. And yet we're just here in Kenya. So that's amazing. It's a very, very powerful tool. And of course, your pull-up banner as we go out, our trade shows, promo booths, and home parties. Make sure you have your latest pull-up banner right there to just give the information on the business that you're doing. And tomorrow, like Sanaz said, it's going to be Daniela and her, and Sanaz herself. I can't wait. If the fire today was fiery, now tomorrow I can imagine it's just going to be whoop. Come in, get ready with your notebooks, sit up, get ready. Forensic night is going to be fantastic. Get your teams in. I'll just be sending you the promo for your webinars very soon. I mean, on your WhatsApp. Get your teams invited. Let them come. Let's all be on this call. Let's clock it at 1,000. All of us. Let's be present. So, and with that, I say thank you so much for your attention, for your time, and for staying on until I finish my announcements. Thank you so much. It's been a delight, Sanaz and David. We can't thank you enough. I think I speak for everyone when I say, wow, wow, wow. It was amazing, amazing, amazing. And thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. It's the product Crossfire night coming to an end. Good night. It's a good morning for me. And we shall see you on the other side tomorrow. Bye-bye. To the billion.
Everyone. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you so much.
Cheers.
Thanks, Dave. Thanks, Christine.
Thank
Good
you,
night, everyone.
Sanaz.
Good night.
Take care. Nice seeing you again.
Bye.